talk about Drake and Kendrick. Kendrick, of course, sold over 600K first week. He's still going strong. Moved
and
another.
Drake is commenting about it. Why? Why?
Couldn't the desk
No. Why? Drake, man, OVO, man. Tell me why. You, Chops, come on, tell me why. I love when y'all defend fuck shit. Defend it.
Wait.
Amazing to see our music moving. Thank you. Don't even worry about it. So Drake says, amazing to see our music moving. More Life sold second to Damn. Really close. Maybe 1,000 off. Stop looking at me like that, Joe.
Looking at your arms.
You're looking at her like you're at a Travis concert. Relax.
Because Nadeska is so...
Are you about to throw up?
Nadeska is so full of shit. Because she's the moderator, she can't give her opinion. But my telekinesis tells me she agrees.
Miss Cleo, what the fuck are you doing?
Telekinesis don't even mean that. I'm aware.
I
but
know.
still.
Yeah,
do you have thoughts on this bullshit? Tell me. Defend it.
Hey, listen. First of all, I do think Drake does everything by strategy. But this
the second we can take this earpiece off and I can start walking off the set when he says something crazy.
No, listen. However, I think Drake has realized that Kendrick kicked his ass.
That it's over. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Don't let him distract you. This is the game.
I'm joking.
Backpedaling. Just stick to it.
Go ahead.
Anyway, he realized, right, what happened with Kendrick and his album sales. And everybody has been saying, yo, you're the pop guy. Look at what the real rap guy's done. So for him, in a very passive-aggressive way, or I'll just say passive way to show some support, he says, hey, this is good for the culture.
Passive-aggressive was right.
Right? So he says it's good for the culture. However, I know he's fucking steaming. And the next record will probably be completely pop. Like 2 bars of rapping, let's go completely singing falsetto type of shit. He got to get back. But again, he not only commented that it was good for the culture.
Drake, mind your fucking business.
Bruh.
How about that?
Relax.
For the first time in your entire career, the #1 hip-hop spot does not belong to you. Oh. Even bigger than that, it doesn't belong to anyone making similar music as you. It doesn't belong to anyone with that same sound. It's very contrasting sounds, right? Throughout Drake's entire career, throughout these two gentlemen's entire career, the fans have kind of pit them against one another. Doesn't matter that they make very different types of music. Doesn't matter that they're two different types of artists because fans aren't the most savvy. We just want to pit them against each other. So now, let me hold myself accountable here. I am one of the people that said that Drake cleaned Kendrick on Poetic Justice. I'm one of the people that said Drake cleaned Kendrick on fucking Problems.
The sweatshop always working. You're right. Go ahead. Keep going, nigga. Keep going.
Drake will never clean Kendrick again. I don't think we have any evidence.
What?
I don't think we have any evidence to support Drake will ever clean Kendrick again.
Bro, the sweatshop always going.
I know. There ain't nobody wearing them. Let me stop. Listen. You trying to get me fucking fired up here. Listen.
How you gonna get fired?
Fired up, not fired.
Not
I don't care
if
they
fired
fire
up.
me. Listen, what I'm saying is
Somebody commented they won't fired up.
What I'm saying is this. Though they have very contrasting styles, for many years, people wanted to hear them two together, and we got 3 if we're counting the Take Care track. You don't count it.
That's not a collab.
Today.
That's a stimulus package. Go ahead.
Today, in this new space, 2017, I don't think people are checking for that collaboration, #1. I don't think people give a fuck. I think Drake is inserting himself in some shit that has nothing to do with him at all. That's what I think.
Wait. You think people wouldn't want a Drake and Kendrick or Drake, Kendrick and Cole collab?
No.
Yeah, a fan asked for
if that record happened, people would listen to it.
Of course they would.
I don't think that people are necessarily looking for that collaboration like they were for the past 5 years.
Why not?
Because dropped. If this was 4 months ago,
we still not looking.
Would they
for
care?
That.
More.
Now this is my brain. I could be totally wrong here.
You usually are. Go ahead.
True. Some people say. Once the Meek Drake beef happens, it absolved Kendrick. Once Meek said that Drake did not write his shit, the space that Kendrick put himself in, he don't ever have to rap with him. He don't even have to look at him. He don't ever have to acknowledge him. Because Kendrick is of so much substance and he's from the ilk of MCing the fucking elements that the culture was built on. Drake appears to be going about his business motto a bit differently. So in business, I don't think people are necessarily checking to see them two collab. It's too much of a contrast. It's too different. The times have changed. We're moving into different times now, which is why I'm saying that is a chess move by Drake. That is Drake inserting himself into some shit. That is Drake making himself the topic of conversation. I'm not gonna call him an insecure fuck.
But you feel like, well, let me ask you a question.
But he is taking something that has zero to do with him.
Zero?
Zero.
Because people are always pitting them against each other. That's
When
why.
has he ever congratulated a top selling? Tell me any other time he's done it.
Well, not selling, but he definitely congratulated Chance when Chance won him Grammys. And people
shows love.
people
He
could have
shows
said
love.
he was talking about. Hold on, let me ask you a
got the
question.
Drake-
Also,
No, wait.
He hasn't hit the
wait, time
Grammys.
out. And this was a fun fact. This is a nice little Snapple fact. He also congratulated Future.
He went on tour with him.
When he put out the same album that said niggas can't do 100, he congratulated Future for not doing 100, and then clowned niggas for not doing 100. He is well aware of numbers and their significance in hip hop.
Let me ask you a question. Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Because you glossed over something and he just went on to make 3 other points.
Get him.
I
And
make
went
a
on
lot of
tangent.
points. I'm smart.
Okay. All right. Anyway, so you mentioned that you feel that the sales and him congratulating him, of course, was a chess move, but you also said that you didn't say Drake was finished, but you were like it was kind of like a marker. Do you feel like it's a marker that because Kendrick outsold him this time, it's now going in a direction where Drake possibly doesn't do 1 million again?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. No, Drake is going to do numbers. Drake is going to do numbers. Drake does great
so
business
this is a
with.
one-time thing.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying.
What does it mean?
Like I said 2 weeks ago when you laughed at me, I think we're entering into an era of hip hop where Drake has competition. I think the past 7 years he's had none really.
Sales-wise?
Period. I think the past, since Take Care until now, Drake has had very little competition, which is why we kept hearing Drake versus Kendrick, us wanting to see that collab, which is why before that it was Drake versus Cole. We're looking for his contemporaries that are around the same ballpark talent-wise to deliver the same way he does. Drake has never had competition. Is that wrong in saying that?
You're not wrong, but however...
He has been number one.
No, however,
Forever.
after the Meek shit and the
You don't
ghostwriting
think that
shit,
Drake is
Well, where's
looking
my
at
thing?
this, or not Drake, but maybe his team, anyone in charge of his business, and they're looking to rectify that for the next outing, whatever album is after More Life. I don't think they want to continue to have TDE and Kendrick not only be number one, but outsell him by that much first week. That says there's a vast difference.
Okay, I'll give you this. Drake fucked up with More Life. Fucked up.
You didn't
okay?
like More Life?
How?
No.
I like More
He
Life.
fucked up with the rollout. Feeling himself, start smelling himself like, yo, I'm that nigga, just came off 1 million. These niggas are nowhere near me. He's rapping that these niggas are nowhere near him, right? He drops it 5 days, only track for 5 days the first week or whatever it is. I'm gonna just do whatever, like really soft rollout. I'm gonna premiere it on OVO Sound Radio. And Kendrick came with a proper, real shit rollout and outsold it. Now, here's the thing. Nobody's considered.
Amazing rollout by Kendrick. By the way.
Nobody has thought about Drake, and this is very, maybe popular opinion. Nobody's really thought about Drake in terms of like lyricism comparison with Kendrick ever since the Meek shit. So the only fucking thing
So
he
you're
had,
agreeing with
no,
me.
so hear what I'm saying. So the only thing he had over Kendrick was the sales, right? And because he only had the sales and he fucked up, I think now he's kind of sitting back. Let me stop playing with these.
Did he fuck up though? I feel like there was a lot of hype for views.
500,000
Some
is
people
not
were
gonna work.
disappointed. Maybe he just didn't want that same pressure in the lead up to More Life.
Views was the big fuck up.
Yeah.
I think
Quality-wise.
I think,
Let's
yeah.
get
And the rollout, the hype
yeah, and
that
the
came
rollout.
for it, and
He
then
did.
it was-
rollout for views and it sold 1 million?
He was teasing
Yeah.
it for months and
Yeah,
months.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
People are,
I'm not talking about it's execution. I'm talking about.
You can get yours in the
I'm talking
that's
about-
good. Yeah, look
No,
at
I'm
you.
agreeing with
You
him.
trying to jab Drake, yo?
I'm talking about him hyping
OVO
it.
stands this
him
year.
hyping it along with the content that he delivered. I'm not talking about his execution. When I talk about Drake, I'm never
Nigga,
talking
just
about
call it
his
whack.
execution.
Is it whack?
I called views whack.
Okay, so it's
I
whack.
hate views. Fuck views.
I like
don't
views.
never want to hear you tell me about you arguing with some chick at Cheesecake Factory. I don't want to hear that. That's me.
That's 'cause you
Now,
be there with Sin, nigga.
More Life, and I don't go to Cheesecake Factory, and if I do, I'm not arguing with the chick there. Sorry, Drake, I'm not doing it. Now, More Life. I love More Life once I do my edits. I love More Life.
So you take Gigs off and Skepta and you love it.
I think that Drake treated More Life, which is why we got Gigs and Skepta, as a very important album following Views. Here's my hot take. Here's my conspiracy theory here.
That's two.
The album,
You got a graphic, pop it up.
after More Life, the album after More Life will be Drake's most important album. I'm a little mad that we end up talking about Drake from Kendrick. We should no longer even be able to do that anymore. Kendrick has put himself in a space alone. Like, it's almost unfair to him that every time we're talking about his success and his sales, because it's his sales. If we talk about sales, we're talking about his sales. We're not just talking about sales. I think it's unfair to him that we have to always talk about Drake, whose album came out months ago. I think they're two different MCs, two different artists. I don't think they should be compared anymore. I don't.
All right, so this transitions us nicely then. So you're saying that at the point Drake and Meek popped off, the ghostwriting thing kind of changed everything for Drake.
Meek did more damage to Drake than people would like to give him credit for.
He killed his legacy.
Yeah.
Wow.
He lost the battle,
Yes.
but he definitely won the war in terms of ruining Drake.
Yeah, he made me look at him a little different.